别去年少飞的马呀。可两干的是哟，一辈子可子嘛呀，尾巴是连着啪啦啦啦啦啦啪啦啦啦啦啪啦啦啦啦啦，像人人之少子嘛呀。一对的个子哟，听看的飞来嘛呀，他俩是天是在啪啦啦啦啦啦啪啦啦啦啦啦的飞下来的对嘛呀，下来的对嘛。
So as time passed, I slowly recovered. Well, there were two incidents which triggered the recovery from losing Puiyi that began my recovery. And you still got me? Yeah. So one of the incidents was I had a bad temper at that time too. And one time I was crossing this minor street near a shopping mall, and I wasn't depressed or anything. I was just on my way to a filmmaker's class, and I remember this BMW coming down the road. He was off at a distance, but I wasn't going to walk fast across the road because I just didn't feel like it. So I started across the road and walking a normal, slow pace, carrying my equipment and everything. And the guy in the BMW, I guess it was indignant for me to cross in front of him, so started pounding on his horn and waving his car in and out like this, like he was going to hit me. Threatening. In other words, threatening. And that was it. I just friggin' snapped. I was going to beat the ever-living hell out of this guy, no matter what it took. One-lane bridges. So anyway, yeah, I took off after this guy. I chased him through the parking lot. It was like a scene out of a cop movie, where the bad guys are in the car and they're getting away, and the cop is running with them with the gun through the parking lot of the cornfields. And I chased this guy through the parking lot, hopping over backs of cars, running in and out, swerving around, and Caledonia. Yeah, I guess that's right. And he, well, it could have been she, but I don't know. I couldn't see inside the car, the dark windows. But the car sped away as fast as it could through that parking lot. I mean, it was a good thing that it was really early in the morning. There weren't a lot of people. And he went straight through the stop sign and on his way out. And didn't catch him. What stopped me was I was wearing my Australian hat, which I valued very much. And my Australian hat blew off my head just as he went through the stop sign. And I had a decision to make, a split-second decision. Do I save my hat or do I capture this guy and beat the hell out of him? So I went for the hat. And the other incident that was part of my recovery was the whiskey had burned a hole through my stomach. So it got to the point where I couldn't eat food. It was just too painful. It was too painful to drink too after a while. And that, and you know, realizing that I was chasing after this guy, and you know, that wasn't me. That just wasn't me. I don't behave that way. So I decided that. Well, it's time to change. I had to recover. You know, I loved her very much, but I had to recover. You know, there's this movie called The Crow with what's his name? Bruce Lee's son. Can't remember the name right now. He died in that movie. Brandon Lee, right. Yeah, you're right. For those of you who knew. Brandon Lee did this movie called The Crow. And in it, this little girl talked about the agony of loss. And it's like she said. It's like the little girl said. Can't rain forever. So that's the story of me and Puiyi. You know, I still have the good memories. And I'll never forget them, and I'll never forget her. But as they say, life goes on, huh? Onward and upward. So where do we go from here? We'll see.
People we love are stolen from us. The way to have them live on is to never stop loving them. Buildings burn, people die, but real love is forever.
Came in from a rainy Thursday on the avenue. Thought I heard you talking softly. I turned on the lights, the TV, and the radio. Still I can't escape the ghost of you. get you to stay. Pride will take